As the evening sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the city, I found myself sitting at a dimly lit table. I played with the napkin for a while before I finally made up my mind to go get Sydney from the cell. Indeed, I had to struggle to get her ready because she refused to even put on the little black dress that I had gotten her. "I know red is your favorite color, but I wanted to see you in black tonight," I said to her. "You know nothing about me," she scolded. "I know everything I am to know. I feel like I know you more than you know yourself, Sid." She flashed around to look at me. "Stop calling me Sid. Also, do you listen to yourself when you speak? You sound like a hopeless, lovesick stalker." "I will take that as a compliment. At least you know I love you," I said, followed with a wide grin. I spun her around forcefully so I could have access to her zipper. My finger grazed her soft skin, making me feel bounds of electricity flowing through my body. "You make me feel so alive," I whispered into her ears while taking a whiff of her vanilla-scented hair. Despite being locked away, I kept her fresh. Her hair was well kept, her nails always polished, and she glowed just the way she did when she was on the outside. "Can we hurry up and get this over with?" she asked, making me laugh. "Sure, let's go then," I said. She allowed me to lead, although she didn't have a choice. I took her to a small room close to her cell. I made sure that the ambiance was intimate, with flickering candlelight dancing across the walls, casting a warm glow over the room. But amidst all the lights in the room, she glowed the most, and my focus was solely on her. "Have a seat, my sweet angel." She initially refused to sit at first. I had to force her into the chair, then handcuffed her to it. "How do you expect me to eat when you have limited my mobility?" "I have no problem feeding you," I replied. She looked at me with disgust, and I only smiled. Her presence, both enchanting and mysterious at the moment, I wanted to know what was on her mind. Her eyes, the color of stormy seas, held secrets untold, and her lips, a tantalizing curve of lips, hinted at depths I yearned to explore. The dress was perfect on her, hugged her every curve. Despite her hatred for me, she exuded an aura of elegance and allure that left me breathless. "Are you ready to eat?" I asked, but got no answer. I was used to her wicked ways by now. I proceeded to remove the metal cover revealing our meals for the night. Her eyes danced a little, and I could tell that she was impressed. "Did you prepare this?" she asked, and I wished I could have lied to her. "No, but I told them what you like, and I got everything. This is too much food for just the two of us. Plus, since I've got here, I don't have much of an appetite." "Well, tonight you shall eat as much as you can." She looked up at me. "Is that a kink for you?" I chuckled. "No, it's not. I just want you to eat. You need your energy for tonight." "What do you think will happen tonight? You seem to think that we're going to make love and I am going to be suddenly attracted to you and want you more than ever," she said over the flickering candle lights. "Maybe you should just give me that chance to find out. Don't fight your feelings, Sid. You are ridiculous." "Sure, let's eat," I replied. I got up to share her plate of food. I placed it before her, then shared one for myself. I watched her keenly as she struggled with eating while being handcuffed to the chair. "You promise not to try anything stupid if I release you?" I asked her. "Mars, please tell me, where could I go? It's not like I know my way out of this dungeon you call a home." I laughed. She was funny. I love that about her. "Sid, it's a nice place. One day you will be able to explore it all and you will love it." She shook her head while looking at me. "You have high hopes, Mars. Sorry, you will be very disappointed." I ignored her and pulled the cuff to release her hand. Her wrist looked a little red. I wanted to kiss it so badly, but I was afraid she might slap me. Gently, I rubbed my thumb over the redness of her wrist, then placed her hand onto the table. As I returned to my seat, her gaze locked with mine, and for a moment, time stood still. The air crackled with tension, charged with unspoken desire and longing. With a graceful motion, she picked a fruit up and placed it into her mouth, her eyes never leaving mine. "Don't be a tease," I warned her. "Isn't this what you want?" Her voice was a melodic whisper that sent shivers down my spine. "No," I replied, my voice barely above a whisper, afraid that any louder would shatter the fragile spell woven between us. I sat there quietly, picking at my food, and so did she. Hours passed like fleeting moments, but still, it felt like time had no hold over us. I felt like we connected on a level deeper than words could express. Everything she did was with grace. The way she chewed her food, the way she would tuck her hair behind her ears, the way she licked her plump lips when something tastes good to her. The food before me was nothing. She was what I wanted to devour. I love watching you eat, I said. Her eyes found mine. Mars, you love watching me do everything. It was the way my name rolled off her tongue. It gave me more than chills. I smiled and took a sip of my wine. That is also true. After that exchange, we got quiet once more. And as the night drew to a close, and the last candle flickered its dying breath, I knew that I had fallen irrevocably in love with her, all over again.